Hey, I am sitting in front of a stack of boxes, which is maybe not the most interesting place that I've been in my life. But one of the cool things about this stack of box is that we are giving all this contains gospel materials, CDs, and little booklets, and I think there might even be some Bibles or something in here. But we're giving out all of this as part of Love Twin Cities coming up. We're doing a couple outreaches where we're going to the houses in the neighborhood, and I'm just super excited to see like all these people get all this much material that talks about Jesus. I know a lot of people downplay booklets and things like that, but God works through them, and it's super cool. So that's coming up, which is awesome, which we also did in St. Louis Park the other day. We were going around and sharing materials like this and going from house to house, and we got to pray for people who, some families who had COVID, and we got to pray for them, obviously distanced, but we got invited into one house who didn't have COVID, but they were so, oh my gosh, they were so glad we were there, and we got to lead one of the men there to faith in Christ, and his I think it was his mom who was there, and she was telling us, I've been praying for that guy for years now, and she was just elated that we could actually lead him to faith in Christ. So anyway, that's why I'm really excited about giving this stuff away. But speaking of that, one of the things that just happened was we were down by the George Floyd Memorial, and because, right before we went out, we took some time to basically listen to God and say, God, show us what it is that you want us to do tonight. We're going to just take down some notes about visions and words and specific things that you put into our minds. And so we did that. And one of the girls got a vision of like a pile of biscuits or muffins or something like that, and it turned into a bridge. And it's like, what is that about? And so she and her teammate went down by the George Floyd Memorial, and her teammate, he's a fluent Spanish speaker, and he saw a guy that he and I had actually seen a few weeks ago. The man's like, oh, hey, good to see you again, come on in. And he invited him into his house, and they're like, okay, so they're going in there, and this Spanish-speaking man is talking, very extensively with the Spanish-speaking guy from our group. And the other teammate who had the vision, she's playing with the kids, and they're going crazy, and the kids are both fluent in English and Spanish and stuff, and so they're goofing around. And pretty soon the family brings out this enormous table full of food. And they're insistent that this team eats their food, and it's like just all sorts of like Hispanic food, just plates and plates full of it. And and like it was a problem that our team wasn't eating enough of it. They were just, and these guys, the team that was there, they're like in their 20s, they're like college students, they're finishing off their degrees and everything like that. And so, they're normally hard up for cash and very appreciative of when they get food and stuff like that. And so, they almost felt bad for how gracious they were in treating them. And that encounter led to them getting to share a little bit about the Lord with the family, but it also led to them, and they got to pray for them again, but it also led to them being invited back indefinitely, limitlessly. Like the father said to our team, like, you guys are welcome back anytime. Please come back next week. The kids are begging them to come back tomorrow. And so it very much so was a fulfillment of this vision of seeing a pile of food, rolls or muffins or whatever that was, turn into a bridge, in this case, a bridge into this family's life, and one that I am confident the Lord is already using. So I'm excited for these encounters where we get to go into people's homes, even though it's a little weird with COVID and everything. And God is, I don't know, He's keeping us safe. And it's really cool when He directs us to it specifically through a vision like that. Anyway, I hope you can join us for Love Twin Cities. That's coming up October 31st through November 7th. I'll be posting more about that either here on my Facebook page, and you can join up with us for some of our door-to-door outreaches. There are really a ton of different ones because there's 34 different outreaches that we're doing that week. So I'll hope to see you there.